Hey everyone, how are you doing? I am Lady Calmer and I welcome you to my channel. I am doing my 146th video. It will be on the goddess Bhuvaneshvari. Who is Bhuvaneshvari? Well, she is a Hindu goddess. She is one of the 10 Mahavijas and she holds the fourth position in the list. We have Lady Bast here with us. Hello, little boo. You don't want to look at the camera? Let's show that sweet face to everybody. So, Bhuvaneshwari. Before I go on, I do want to make an announcement. I did get to go see my concert. I saw Machine Head. So, it was a great concert. It was 3 hours they played. Just them. But anyways, back to Bhuvaneshwari. When you're pronouncing Bhuvaneshwari, you want to pronounce it with a soft B because it's a BH. So it's not boo like in boy or butt. It's boo. Very soft B. So Bhuvaneshvari. Her name translates as Queen of the Universe. Now I need to give credit where credit is due. And we have this beautiful card from a beautiful oracle deck. It's from Kali Oracle by Alana Fairchild. Ferocious grace and supreme protection with the wild divine mother. And it is illustrated by Jimmy Manton. So here we have a picture, one of the images of what Bhuvaneshwari looks like. And we have, well, this is very old, a yantra to Bhuvaneshwari. Bhuvaneshwari is the mighty queen of space. And not just outer space, but inner space. She is the queen of space. She is the stage. So picture this. Bhuvaneshwari is the stage which time, Kali, plays out the role. So imagine Bhuvaneshwari and everyone else is the actors on the stage. Or if you were to go to the movies, the screen comes down where the movie is projected onto it. Okay? Picture as Bhuvaneshwari as that movie screen in which everything plays upon it. So she is space. And if you look at atoms, there is so much empty space in the atoms. There is empty space within us. There is empty space. Just think of the empty space between these two hands. She's the empty space in molecules. She is the space between words, between thoughts, between your heartbeat. Now, Dhumavati is also dealing with the void and gap. But her energy is that of a crone. Bhuvaneshwari is the radiant queen. Bhuvaneshwari is the nurturer. She is the mother. She is the goddess of space, but also the void. The original space in which manifestation has come into being. She is the void in its creative form. She is the space, the void in its creative form. The void within manifestation, within creation, within which Maya plays out. And this void that she is supports the unfoldment for further manifestation and creation. So she is located within all space. You can look at it like in the book, the space between words. So when you're reading a book, that space, that can be seen as Bhuvaneshvari. Her mantra is the bija, the seed mantra, Hrim, Hrim. Interestingly enough, that Hrim can be used for the myriad of goddesses. Hrim. Give me that. Hrim is the feminine Om. You cannot have this. I'm sorry, Loki Doki. So, Hrim is the feminine Om. And interestingly enough, in the Devi Gita, it states that all the goddesses' worship can be performed by the single seed mantra of Hrim, Hrim. Of all the mantras, this bija mantra Hrim is regarded as the supreme guide. And that is from the Devi Gita. That this is the supreme guide. Hrim is the great feminine. Hrim represents all the states of feminine. So, also in the location in our body, not only is this within the spaces within our body, the spaces between our joints, the spaces in our that's inside our pores, but also she's in not just she's in the heart chakra, the Anahata chakra, but also she's in the heart center. The heart, it's itself. The heart that beats out. She's not the heart that recoils within, but she's the one that comes out. She is the spaces between our beats, the boom boom, boom boom, boom boom, boom boom. And that beat is a beat of life, the beat of creation, the beat of manifestation. The blood flow, the all that is hers. Her color is like 1,000 rising suns. She's the shining sun. Her color is red. And on her head, she wears the crescent moon. She is the goddess of not only just manifestation or this stage where everything plays out, where Lalita, the goddess of play, plays out her drama, her comedy, her fun. But she is the space of rest, relaxation, peace. She is the power of love, but not the restrictive love of ownership. She's that unconditional love. She's not the love that is smothering. She's not the love that put its hooks in you. No, hers is the true love. Love is a law, love and the will. 90, which is 93/93. That's the thelemic thing. So if you know anything about the Lima and Aleister Crowley, you'll know what I mean by 93/93. Love is a law, love and the will. Love and will both add up to the number 93. She defines that. She defines that, but she's also those who are seeking the supreme peace and transcendence and enlightenment should worship Bhuvaneshvari. But those who are also, she also helps those who have in their chart like bad influences from the moon or any negative influences that's happening. She can help negate that. She helps with getting a new home, getting a new car. She can help with money. She can help with prosperity. She can help with food itself. She's a nourishing goddess. Yeah, I know Annapurna is the goddess of food, but so is Bhuvaneshvari. She deals with the nourishing. She deals with love. She helps us to relieve from stress and tension and narrow-mindedness and reaction and attachments. Bhuvaneshvari is the infinite space, the infinite wideness. And with that, she has infinite peace, but also mighty power. Hrim, which is her mantra, also refers to Hridaya, to the heart, Hridaya, and also HRI, which is Hri, which means modesty. Hrim is a very important mantra. Hrim is called the Devi Pranava, which is the equivalent of Om or Aum for all the Devis. Hrim is also the general mantra of the consort of Shiva. And of Maheshwari, the great supreme goddess. Maha Maheshwari. It can be used also for all the wisdom goddesses, the for the Mahavijas, which are the she of great wisdom. That's what it means, Mahavija. So, like I said, she's in the fourth. She's number 4 of the list. And actually, once I'm done with this Bhuvaneshvari, I'm done with all the 10 Mahavijas on my channel. I've done them all now. So, Bhuvaneshvari is even seen to be dressed in reds, to sit on a jeweled throne. She has a full breast and is very beautiful to look at. In fact, she is so beautiful, Shiva grows an extra eye just to see her. Just to see Bhuvaneshvari. Let me explain how powerful she is. When Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva get into arguments and discussions and debates, which sometimes disturbs the universe, there is one story where Bhuvaneshvari appears. And in front of her, she now turns Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva, the 3 male deities, into females. And they look at themselves in her toe. They see themselves mirrored in her toenail as female, but also as like her maidservants. And in fact, they are seeing themselves in her toenail, and they see infinite amounts of different multiverses as them as servants, with her shown in each one. They're like in her toenail, and they're feminine. In this way, she humbles them, and she ends the argument. You say you are great, but here I am, and you, or as pretty much see all 3 of you can fit my toenail. She is, like I said, very powerful. She is the Divine Mother who protects all the worlds. And the whole universe is her body. And it says the numerous beings exist on her like jewelry adorning her body. She has 3 eyes for past, present, and future, but also a sign of her vast and complete knowledge of the manifested worlds. Her very large breast, all beings are nurtured from her breast, and she gives the essence of life to all. She has a smiling face, very beautiful, and she has a very maternal aspect. She is great, she is glorious, and she is filled with brightness and goodness and love that irradiates from her like an aura of love and peace and power. She sustains all the worlds and all beings. So, it was one time I was meditating on Bhuvaneshvari and I was shown two mountains. Two big mountains. Like, just. And in between the two mountains was a red sun. And there was space between the two mountains that were narrow but very high amongst a green plain during the day, and the sun was red. And she was the space that holds everything. She was the space between the mountains. She's the space that holds. She is the fabric that holds the sun, the planets, everything. She is the fabric of space. So, Bhuvaneshvari, time you can worship her anytime, but some of the best times are during the time of Holi, Holi, Diwali, during the worship, one of the Nav Durgas during the night of Kalaratri. Also, during eclipses. And actually, the Bhuvaneshvari Jayantri passed this September, which on the 2022 it fell on September 7th, which was her day. Again, like I always say, the Hindu calendar is lunar. So the days change. It's not like solar, where, you know. So the next Bhuvaneshwari Jayantri should fall. Should fall on September 26th. September 26th. That's right near my birthday. My birthday falls on the 30th. So, other things about Bhuvaneshwari. Is that she can help you not only with spiritual attainment but material attainment. I can't guarantee that you'll be rich. I mean, I'm far from rich. But she can help you towards that goal. I mean, towards at least getting some money. I can't say she's gonna make you rich, so. She is the sustainer. So, other things about her. She can, Bhuvaneshvari can help you if you're having difficulties in your chart, especially those caused by the moon Chandra. But she can overrule even the mighty Navagrahas, which are the 9 planets in your astrological chart. So you can pray to her if your chart doesn't look so good. She is the embodiment of mercy and kindness. She is the very embodiment of love, kindness, and mercy. Prayers to her, especially if they're sincere, bestows her generous boons and blessings to her devotee. And remember, her love is not the possessive kind, but her love, the love of Bhuvaneshvari, is all pervasive, that frees us. Oh, my cat is choking. I'll be right back. Sorry, guys. Yeah, move it, baby. I'm coming, baby. What's going on? Hey, Mew Mew. Mew Mew. Sir Mew Mew, come down. Come on. Come on, baby. I can't help you up there. I can't reach. Come on. Holy shit. Come on. Baby, come down. Mew Mew. Come on, goody you are. Come on. Goody you are. Come on. Come on. Fuck me. Come on. At the goody drawer. The goody drawer. Come on, Mew Mew. Come down. Come down, baby. Oh, shit. Come on. Don't make me get the ladder. Come down. Mew Mew. I'm gonna get you. Come on, Mew Mew. You okay? What happened? You scared me, boy. You okay? Oh my God, Sir Mew Mew was cough choking, and he was on top of the cat tree, and I couldn't totally get him down, but I pat his back and got whatever was bothering him out. I don't know what happened. Maybe it was like a hairball he was trying to cough out, but he was just coughing. So he's okay. Danger's averted. I'm trying to think of what I was talking about. I don't have a script, so... Oh, boy. There were also numerous stories and legends that speaks that Lord Rama praying to Bhuvaneshvari for his successes. So she can free us from suffering, illusion, and attachment. Her worship and prayer to her can promote a cosmic-like vision and universal understanding. She can help us with good fortune and good luck and good health. She can remove obstacles from our life. She can help us with emotional maturity. She gives courage in the face of strife. She gives confidence. So sometimes Bhuvaneshvari is also dressed in green, but usually she's noted as dressed in red. So sometimes you may once in a while see her dressed up in green. Just so that you know. Oh. Oh man, I wanted to show. Here it is. It's under this blanket. I wanted to show you some pictures of Bhuvaneshvari. So we got it from the Tantric Visions of the Divine Feminine by David Kinsley. So we have a picture of her here. As you see, there's a colored picture. We have another picture of her here. Just so you see what images of her, what she looks like. And one right here. Sometimes she is seen, like here, she is sitting on a lotus. She sits on a lotus. Sometimes a jeweled throne. But just like many spiritual masters, there you'll see her sitting on a lotus. So she's also strongly associated and identified with our physical world. Not just the earth. Oh, she's also the queen of the earth. But she's also dealing with the moon, the physical moon, the physical sun, the Jupiter, Mars, the physical planets, the physical where all the stars are at. He really he wants to play fetch. Go ahead. He's gonna give me back the ball. He thinks he's a dog. He likes to play fetch. That's Loki Doki. Loki. So, really? Okay, hang on. We'll throw the bally. Can you go play fetch? Show everyone that you like to play fetch. There he is. Oh. Here you go. Play fetch. Ooh. I know I'm distracted. Aren't you distracted by this? He loves to play fetch. Here he goes. He's gonna give me the ball. See, people think I'm full of shit when I say he likes to play fetch. Go ahead. Oh, who got scared? You got scared. So some of the things that you can offer to Bhuvaneshvari, flowers, especially red flowers, like hibiscus, lotuses, rudraksha beads, rudraksha berries, sandalwood, sweet things. Also, give her some like chocolates, creams and milks and yogurts. People offer her rice, milk, ghee, ghee lights. The ghee is clarified butter where the salt and milk solids have been removed and you get the oil. You can give her sandalwood oil, sandalwood perfumes, or different uh, berries and fruits, especially red offerings. Those are just some ideas of what to give to Bhuvaneshwari. So it's also said that Lord Indra worshipped the goddess Bhuvaneshwari to atone for his misdeeds after, something bad happened to him. Indra is known as King of the Gods. And one day I'll do a presentation on him. I did a Facebook Live on him a long time ago, but I plan to. And I also did a presentation in person, which I don't hold physical presentations anymore. I haven't since the beginning, since the pandemic started kicking off. They were free, so. Anyways, I plan to one day do that. So let's get back to Bhuvaneshwari. And God, he's distracting me. I can't look at my cat right now. So she, being who she is, she can destroy misfortune, dispel evil, and remove an issue from your life. Like I said, she's very powerful. And remember in the Mahavija, Kali, especially among the 10 Mahavijas, Kali is first. So when you move away from Kali, you get further and further away from complete reality, from ultimate reality. Just so you know. She is very strong and very powerful and very wise. She can help you with these things. So even if you look at her name, Ishvari means queen. Ishvari means queen. Bhuvan is the world, the space. Even the word, so if you look at the word boo, that's right, boo, soft B, BHU, is earth. You even have a goddess called Bhumi, which is the goddess of the earth. Bhuva, BHUVA, is atmosphere. So Sva deals with the heavens, SVA. So these are all in her name of Bhuvaneshwari. So Bhuvaneshvari is the creator of Prakriti, which Prakriti means nature. And remember, the V and W are interchangeable in Sanskrit. So it's because you could say Bhuvaneshwari or Bhuvaneshvari. She also is shown to hold a goad, Goad, and a noose. She uses the noose to draw her devotees close to her. She draws them to her. And the goad she can use to control things. Her face is smiling, which is meant to cheer up her devotees, the devotees for their happiness. So she also has the mudras. One is the fear not mudra, and another mudra holding out her hand like this. So fear not is this way, and this mudra offers boons, offers, granting of wishes, granting of gifts. So another thing is she can protect you from enemies and like many other goddesses and different problems. But another thing that I forgot to mention because I got distracted. I mean, one by Fetch and one by Loki Payne Fetch and one that Sir Mew Mew had a little emergency. She can help you to lead to have a good family or to lead a joy to live a joyous family life. She can bestow a happy married life to you. She can make it happy with children. She can make it prosperous and comfortable. So if that's what you want to get married, you can pray to Bhuvaneshvari to have a good wife, to have a good husband, and to have good children. She helps you with emotional, physical, spiritual, and mental health and hygiene. But remember, if you need to see a doctor or a psychiatrist, please go to one. Disclaimer, disclaimer. So, also, really, Joker? I got another disturbing guy. You're so cute with your cute little eyes looking at me. You're so cute. She is nature itself. She is Mother Nature. What are you doing? Are You're so silly. You're sitting on my lap and purring. I don't know if you can hear this. He's so funny. So, what else do I want to talk about? Really? Bhuvaneshvari is good to pray to for uh, balanced mindset. So, if things seem if things are just like a clusterfuck going in your life, Bhuvaneshvari can be prayed to slow things down, bring more peace to it. If things just seem to just a train wreck, she can help space things out. Remember, she's the goddess of space. Stop it. You know, these cats always disturb my presentation. They always gotta be the center of attention. So there's actually, I know there's some temples to her. Like there's one in Tamil Nadu. There's a Bhuvaneshwari temple there. So there are two. I'm just trying to think. There are two. I'm trying to think of that name. So there's a shrine to her in the Katak Chandi temple. So there are two dedicated to in Odisha. Her consort is the Lord Shiva. But as a Mahavija, you'll see Mahavijas, if they are with male, they're either supporting the goddess, they're very small compared to her, or they are in they're in a subjugated position, or they're not seen with her at all. So that's what you'll see with the Mahavijas. They are not dominated by the male. They are not seen smaller than the male deities. And sometimes even the male deities will appear as female. So, what else can I talk about her? Some people will perform worship early to her, right after sunrise, and like 1.5 hours before sunset. Some suggest, and then this is a suggestion, that her picture should be put in the southeast corner on the home, and some people suggest a white altar cloth, and that you should face southeast when worshiping her. So, and some people actually will wear white when worshiping her. For So her main mantra is Hrim. It's a one syllable. There's also the three syllable mantra Am Hrim Krum. Hrim, but it's pronounced Hreem. Hrim is Hrim is pronounced Hrim as if it was spelled Hreem. So Amm, next word Hreem, then Krum, Krom. Stop it. And there's another one. Hrim Bhuvaneshvari Namaha. And that's a very simple one. There's more mantras to her, some of them are more complicated. But when you say Shaktiye, you're calling the goddess Shaktiye, Bhuvaneshvari, Shaktiye, Bhuvaneshvari, Shaktiye, Bhuvaneshvari. I got a cat sitting on my lap, and he's so cute. Yes, you are. You're a good little boy. I don't know of any books on Bhuvaneshwari just dedicated to her. I've looked and I never found one. So, at least not in English. Stop it, little boy. Stop it. So, and even her complexion. Her complexion is described as vermilion in color. When I said that she has red color. And she's never really pictured in any paintings as I've never seen any violent pictures of her. Like you'll see Kali violent and Chinnamasta, but not Bhuvaneshwari. Sometimes she's even said to hold a red lotus. And also, sometimes, not just a noose and a goat, sometimes she's holding a red lotus and a bowl. Not a skull bowl, but a bowl. A beautiful bowl filled with many jewels. And sometimes, and in this picture, when she's holding like a lotus and a bowl filled with jewels, she has her foot resting on a jeweled jar. Sometimes she is seen as a color of lightning and is seated on a red lotus. And there's once in a while she may be seen, like here, she could be seen naked. And she's adorned with pearls. With different colored pearls. And sometimes she's seen with 20 arms. There's some images of her with 20 arms where she can hold this. And she holds weapons like a spear, a sword, a discus, a club, a bow, and arrows. In the other hand, arrows, conch, scissors, mace, a rosary garland, trident. So the rosary when I say garland. And she'll give boon making gestures and fear not hand. But even then, with all those weapons, she has a smiling face. So just so you know that. Sometimes she's called Vageshvari. Bhuvaneshwari is sometimes referred to as Vageshwari, which means she is the mistress, the lady of speech. So she is the ultimate reality in the form of sound. She is Hrim, she is the goddess Hrim itself, talking about sound. See, some people in the Western ideas can't understand how can goddess be the word, just the sound. The very sound of Hrim. Just the sound itself is the goddess herself. Hrim is the god, not just her mantra, but the goddess herself. And people of Western people say, how can God be a sound? I said, isn't that in your Bible? I say this. I said, didn't St. John the Divine say, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and God was the Word? So how could you not understand? But still, they can't wrap it around, the brain around it. That she, when you say Hrim, that is the energy of the goddess right there. Hrim, Hrim. That is her. You can write the word out, and that will be her. The very written word is her. She is the goddess of speech. Like I tell Christians, like even in your Bible, when God said, "Let there be light," there was light. She's with her words. Is her power, is her manifestation, and she is the word. She is the sound. She is the vibration. If you look in Hindus, where things were created with sound, the primordial word. She is the word. So the Bija mantra is the goddess herself. Oh, you're so cute, Joker. You're just sitting in my lap. So, what else do I want to talk about? I think I'm going to start summing this up. And I spoke about this in my other presentations, that the sound itself is the deity. So the Mahavijas represent everything in life. They're the feminine wisdom tantric goddesses, but you don't have to practice tantra in order to worship them. Some people get turned off when you hear the word tantra. They immediately think you have to, in order to worship these goddesses, you have to be a tantric or dealing with sex. No. And I tried to explain it. I remember someone was new to the group and was just visiting, and when I said, "Is she a tantric goddess?" I said yes, and she goes, "I'm out of here. I'm celibate." And I said, "Well, it doesn't have to deal with sex." And I said, "We're not going to have sex here." And he goes, "I know, no, I'm celibate." And he literally freaked out and walked out. I never saw him again. And he was a neighbor to one of my members, and I was like, okay, that was weird. And again, so don't be turned off when I say these are tantric goddesses. What are you doing? You're scratching me. You're scratching the couch. What you doing, little boy? What you doing? So Bhuvaneshvari represents beauty and attractiveness. She's gorgeous. She has, even her lips are full. Her nose is delicate. Her breasts are sometimes, well, they're always firm, but they're sometimes seen smeared with sandalwood paste and saffron. Her waist is thin. Her thighs and navel and butt and her backside is very graceful and beautiful. Her throat, her neck is decorated with ornaments. Sometimes she is said to be, in some of the hymns, she is denoted as a beautiful young girl. So anyways, I do want to end this presentation. I do want to thank you for watching. I really appreciate you. If you like my video, please like and subscribe. Give me a thumbs up if you liked it. Give me a thumbs down if you didn't like it. Subscribe so I know that I'm doing well and my channel can grow so I can continue to bring this to you. I do not have a Patreon account. I'm not asking for your money. Your subscriptions and likes and comments are good enough for me. It's payment enough. So please think about giving your money to worthy charities. I love money. I can always use money, but I'm not looking for your money. So give it to charities. And remember to spay and neuter your pet. And always think of adoption as your first option. Or find a stray cat or dog that you can save and have as your little friend in the home. And if you can, please, especially if you live in a city or town, please think about keeping your pet indoors. And when it gets cold out, please don't leave your dog out in the yard or your cat out in the yard to freeze. It's not right. And when it gets, so I know in some places it's getting very cold. So if you see someone doing that to their animal, if you have to call the police, call 911, or call, animal rescue, something. So it's just not fair. Anyways, thank you so much for watching my video. And as always, blessed be.